Bowling has always been a game of precision, trust, and experience. And today, I'm spotlighting a pro shop operator who brings all three. In an industry dominated by men, she's built a shop bowlers rely on. Let's talk to the woman behind the counter.
So we're here at Bowlers Mart, Port Richey, here at Langland North in Port Richey, Florida. We're here at here in a pro shop that has a unique feature, a pro shop that is run by a female. You don't get a lot of those.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Unicorn.
Yeah, you are. So this is Mackenzie Every. Mackenzie, thank you for a couple minutes here before you get to go home on this wonderful Sunday before the Super Bowl.
Thank you for doing this.
Of course, yes, of course. Of course, you've worked for Bowlers Mart for how long now?
I've been with Bowlers Mart for about a little over a year now.
Okay.
But I've been in a pro shop for 3.5.
Right. And then you started at Langlo South in Newport Richey, correct?
I did.
Under David Titer, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, beautiful. So obviously bowling pro shops have traditionally been male dominated. Most of them around here are.
Yeah.
What's something you bring to a shop that you think is genuinely sets it apart from the other shops?
I try to be more detail oriented. That's why I'm not gonna lie, sometimes some things take a little bit longer than if you were to go to a different pro shop. But for example, for ball plug, I try to get the colors exact. I try to double, triple check everything. I try to make sure that everything is perfect once you walk out the door and you don't have to bring it back multiple times to get it right and be satisfied.
Right.
So yeah, I just try to take as much time as possible so that you're happy.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
As one of your new customers who is going nowhere else now.
Thank you.
We definitely appreciate that. So early on, was there a moment when you realized you had to prove yourself in this industry? And if you did, how did you handle that?
Yes, I still feel that way sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people, especially unfortunately like the older generation comes in and they haven't seen really many women in the pro shop. So yes. I still get the question to this day, are you the only one working here? Oh gosh, do you know what you're doing? Okay. And then, I have to explain my credentials, that I've been here for a bit. I have a lot of happy customers, but I try not to let that bring me down because I know that my work will speak for itself, the product will speak for itself, and hopefully like my customer service speaks for itself as well.
Perfect. Yeah, and it does already.
Thank you.
I'm averaging like 230 since you've fixed all of my stuff so far. So when it comes to fitting people and coaching them up, when it comes to choosing the right ball or making sure everything's done, how do you approach fitting and coaching differently to make bowlers, especially new or hesitant ones, feel comfortable walking into the pro shop?
So I pretty much take the approach of explaining everything I'm doing as I do it, pretty much. So like, for example, when I'm fitting up your hand, I explain why I would go for an oval thumb hole instead of a circular one, or vice versa, if I would go for a circular one over an oval thumb hole, or just like the pros and cons of having a relaxed fit versus a really stretched fingertip, the pros and cons of conventional, different balls, stuff like that. So I try to come at you with the least, how do I word it? Like the least amount of
technical jargon.
Yeah.
A little more layman's terms, but still get them to understand exactly what they need to hear.
Exactly.
Well, let's see what happens. So.
And I try not to talk at people as well and have it be like open to questions. Yeah. And like, if you have any questions while I'm explaining something, I try to, leave everything open-ended so you feel comfortable doing so.
Which is fantastic. And we love that. So with the misconception people still have about women running pro shops, it is a misconception still because it's not very popular. There's not a lot of women that run pro shops. What do you wish people would more understand about a woman running a pro shop, and not that it's a pro shop being run by, it's a pro shop being run by a female, not a female running a pro shop? What do you think you want people to understand a little more, that just because you're a female doesn't mean this or that?
So I just want people to know that I love bowling as a sport. I've loved it ever since I was a kid.
Yes.
And I've been bowling for some people like longer than like some men, for example, in a pro shop, longer than they've been in a pro shop.
Yes.
Like, so I want people to know that I love bowling. I take my job super seriously, just like any other pro shop. And I just love everything that has to do with the sport and helping people improve and helping people want to join the game as well and expand
Yes.
the game for people.
Yeah, that's a big thing we're trying to definitely grow is get more people to bowl again. It's kind of fading away, and which is why if we as bowlers, league bowlers, have someone that wants to start and they can throw the weight that we throw, I give my stuff away. I don't sell it off. I give it away. I have 2 right now in my truck that I'm going to bring into here, and then you can give away, or I'll put them up for free. So yeah, and that's fantastic that you do that, and we wish more people would do that. We wish that was more of a staple in the pro shop world.
I appreciate it.
So right now, if a young woman walked into your shop and was thinking about getting into bowling or the industry, what advice would you give her?
Just to not let people tear her down, because unfortunately people try.
Yeah.
Like I said, people still try when they walk into here, and sometimes it can be a little intimidating. You'll sometimes feel like you don't belong, but you can't let people make you feel like you don't belong, because it's okay to make space for yourself where you feel like you don't have any.
Yeah.
So, and especially, I think that it should be more common for women. So I would honestly encourage it, you know, because we need to be seen and we need to be heard.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. And that's very cool. What we like to see is the fact that Bowler's Mart gave you a store and put you in here by yourself and had the confidence in you to do that. What does that say about Bowler's Mart to you? What is Bowler's Mart to you as a company? How have they treated you, and how are they as a whole working for?
Oh, they've treated me amazing. The fact that they took a chance on me, like I said, I've only been with the company for only a little over a year now. So the fact that they took a chance on me and knew that I would perform well and do a great job, it really means the world to me. And they treat me amazing. I couldn't ask to work for any better company, to be honest. They've always been wonderful. Yeah,
they've been good. I was lucky enough to bowl with Cliff in YABA years ago, because him and I are ancient now. And sorry, Cliff, it's true. So he's always been a great guy. As long as I've known him, everyone's been great. And it seems like he's done an amazing job with not only growing the company, but growing the sport and getting involved with it. And that with Kulik as well. Kulik is very cool. So, but all right, well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
It is Sunday before Super Bowl. I'm going to let you get out of here and go home.
I appreciate it.
But so yeah, this is again Mackenzie Every here at Bowler's Mart Port Richey in Port Richey, Florida. I will have the address around here somewhere, and then we'll go from there. So thank you.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.